What's up, Pacer Nation? Welcome into Herman Athletic Center. I'm your host, Will Dalton. Welcoming you into today's afternoon matchup between your William Peace Lady Pacers and Greensboro College. The Pacers come in after a home win against Pfeiffer earlier this week. The top performers in that game for your Pacers were Kadijah Daniels, who led the Pacers with scoring. She had 17 points, 7 rebounds. Michaela Ray got her 8th double-double of the season. She had 15 points and 11 rebounds. Mariah Ballin, Manaja Murriette, they both tallied 9 points, and the Pacers have now won 4 of their last 5 games. So they are on a nice little streak. Greensboro College actually comes in after a loss. They lost by 4 to Mary Baldwin earlier this week. The final of that one was 80-76. So now we'll take a look at your starters for the Pacers. We've got Manaja Murriette, Sophia Church, Kadijah Daniels, Mariah Ballin, and Michaela Ray. Sorry about the pause there, a little bit of technical difficulties, but get ready. We are about to tip off here this afternoon. Tip is up, and it's going to go to Church as the Pacers are going to take control of the ball to get us started out. Up at the top of the key. This is Daniels swinging it around to Church. She didn't have anywhere to go initially, but she got it off to Ray. Now back up to Daniels. Ray over in the corner. She's going to swing it way across the court to Church. 3 way off to start us out. Now Greensboro is going to take control for their first possession. Getting their offense set up. And this is a shot from the right wing. It's no good. Mid-range jumper falls out, and now the ball's in the hands of Daniel as the Pacers are going to bring it back the other way. Daniel swings it to Church. And now it's in the hands of Ray at the top of the key, and she's going to hand it off to Daniels, over to Church. Now back in the hands of Ray at the top of the key. She hands it off to Daniels. Looks like Daniels thought about pulling up, but she decided not to. And this is Ray driving in. She's going to swing it to Church. Daniels from about the free throw line. Good shot. She got it off right ahead of the shot clock. Pacers strike first in this one, 2-0. Daly swings it around, and this is going to be Best with a shot right under the basket, 2-all. As Daniels brings it up, it looks like an early press by Greensboro's defense. Church makes her way across half court. The defense is very suffocating on Church, and as she's going to get rid of it over to Ray, the top of the key, she swings it around. Now Daniels is at the top. She's going to pull up, and it looks like this is just strong off the back iron, but Pacers retain it, get another shot up about midway, but this one's also going to fall out. As Greensboro now has it at the top of the key, and it's going to go over to the left wing in the hands of Woods, but now back over to Joseph as the offense sets up. Daly on the right wing, swings it to the top of the key. That's Woods with a 3-point attempt. No good, but back in the hands of Greensboro. Daly dribbles around. And this is going to be Brianna Best with a second straight shot right under the basket, 4-2 Greensboro. And it looks like Greensboro is going to continue with that full court press here early. Church has got it towards the mid-court logo. As she's going to head and give it off left wing. Now Ray's got it. She swings it to Church, now over to Daniels from the right corner. Daniels trying to get out of some traffic as she swings it over to Ray. Strong take by Ray, again beats the shot clock as that one falls in for Ray. Now Woods dishes it down low, and now it's back up to Woods. Joseph with the drive in, way off the left, but she gets her own rebounds and puts it right back in. 6-4 Greensboro with 6:27 to go here in the first quarter. Church trying to get out of some traffic. They're still going with that full court press. As Church gives it off to Daniels, she's up towards the midcourt logo. As her offense sets up, she's going to swing it down low to Ray, who kicks it out left wing three, in and out for Menaja Mariette. And now Greensboro's gonna set back up offensively as it's in the hands of Daly. She drives in, and a little bit of a bad pass into the hands of Best. And that's a right wing three by Katie Lewis, and it's gonna go in. 9-4 Greensboro, 5:33 left in the quarter. And that's a wild pass by Church, and it's going to go out of bounds. Pacers will retain possession as they set up. Menaja Mariette inbounding the ball as she gives a bounce pass over to Church, almost stolen away. A little bit of a careless pass there as Mariette now has it back up at the top. She swings it over to Daniels, as Daniels gives it off to Ray. Now back into the hands of Daniels. She drives in, and good defense by Greensboro as that's going to be knocked away. But it looks like William Peace will retain possession as Mariette heads over to inbound it once again. Now Mariette's going to inbound it over to Ray. That's a three. She got it off ahead of the shot clock, but nothing but air. As that is 3 straight possessions, I believe, that the Pacers have had to get it off before the shot clock expired. So Greensboro with some early strong defense, as this is a 3 left wing, and it's going to go in. Greensboro out to a nice lead, 12-4 here early. We've got 4:42 left in the quarter, as Daniels is at the top of the key trying to make some decisions to get something going here for the Pacers. She hands it off to Mariette, who now gets trapped in the left corner. And this is Ray driving in strong. Good defense, though, again by Greensboro. She gets her own rebounds, back up with it, and it's going to be a foul, and she's going to take her first attempts at the line here today. As the first free throw is going to be short. That foul was on Lauren Jenkins, senior forward out of Lake Waccamaw, North Carolina. As Ray gets ready to take her second free throw, that one is going to bounce in. As Greensboro brings it up the other way. And it looks like we're going to have a travel call on Greensboro. Pacers are going to get it back. As Shania Springer checks into the game at point, and she's going to bring the ball up. She was not in last game as she had some injuries to deal with. But it looks like she's back here healthy today as Daniels has it. She kicks it to Church. Church drives. Now a handoff to Daniels at the top of the three-point line. This one's going to be nothing but air as well, as Greensboro continues to suffocate this Pacer offense. 12-5 in favor of Greensboro with 3:43 left in the first quarter. Michaela Williams drives in from the top of the key, but she kicks it out right into the hands of Springer, and she'll dish it over to Church, who loses control of the ball. but the handoff to Ballin results in a nice two-pointer. 7-12. Pacers still trail by 5. As Michaela Williams takes her time at the top of the key for Greensboro as the offense sets up. And that's a 3 by Nichelle Jeffries. And that one's going to go in as Greensboro extends that lead. Daniels crosses midcourt as the Pacer offense sets up. As she drives in, kicks it to Ray, who kicks it to Church in the left corner. But that one is long. This Pacer offense really struggling here early. Greensboro brings it up aggressively. A shot, no good, as Springer comes back up very quickly and kicks it to Ray. This layup attempt is no good, out left, but into the hands of Springer. She takes it back up, and then the Pacers offense resets and takes their time a little bit here. As Springer takes a deep 2, and this is nothing but air to the right. And Greensboro now inbound the ball. Sabria Joseph with the inbounds pass. As Daly brings it up now for Greensboro. 2:10 left, it's 15-7, Greensboro up, and there's a left wing 3, well short off the iron, and into the hands of Church. Church hands it off to Springer as she slows down the pace a little bit. And ball out of bounds here over by the scorer's table. Right into my hands exactly. And this is going to be Umstead who inbounds it right here in front of the scorer's table. Now Springer will pass it over to Ballin. And now Daniels is going to drive in, kick it to Springer. Left wing 3, well off to the right. Didn't even get any iron on that. We've got a minute and a half left as Greensboro now has it down low. An attempt by Brianna Best. Down low is no good. Daniels brings it up quickly, but she turns it over and into the hands of Daly. Daly's going to inbounds it after losing control, but it looks like it went off of a Pacer foot. 3-point attempt thought about by Sabria Joseph, but she drives instead and draws the foul. Shot no good. She'll take 2 shots here. Well, scratch that. It looks like it's going to be an offensive foul on Joseph as the Pacers are now going to bring it up the court. We've got 1:05 left in the first quarter. As the Pacers try to get something going here offensively, they're struggling early. As Daniels has it on the right wing. A no-look bounce pass over to Ray, and now back into the hands of Daniels. She swings it over to the left corner. That's a 3 off by Umstead. Daly brings it up, swings it to the left corner, but trapped by the Pacers defense. And now a wild pass there by Sabria Joseph. Looks like she's trying to get a little lob pass down low, but it was well high as it's now going to belong to the Pacers. They've got 33.2 seconds left in the first quarter. A little bit of a sloppy quarter offensively for the Pacers. As Springer crosses mid-court and dishes it over to Umstead on the right side. Now Ray with it over in the right corner as she stops and takes her time to scan the court. 10 on the shot clock now. Springer with it up top, trying to make some room for a shot. She gives it off to Ray. Umstead left corner 3 off as that just beat the shot clock. And that is going to do it for the first quarter of this game. Greensboro leads it 15-7. Their defense looking very strong here early. Pacers offense a little sloppy. And teams will now break to huddles and get set up for the second quarter. And don't go away. We're on the Pacers Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Herman Athletic Center. We're set up now for the second quarter. As Greensboro inbounds the ball, they lead it now 15-7. They had a very strong first quarter as that ball was up from the free throw line and out. Joseph with it up top. She's going to swing it over to Daly, now into the left corner. Woods gives it off. And now Daly on the right wing. She's going to swing it down low. A top of the key three is going to go in for Katie Lewis, junior guard at a Pleasant Garden, North Carolina. And a steal almost made by Woods, as Greensboro is going to stick with that full court pressure, as it seemed to work very good for them in the first quarter. And now Daniels will bring it up slowly for the Pacers. And she's going to drive in, heavy defense. No shot available there. Now Ray on the left side. She takes a mid-level shot, and it's going to go in. 9-18. Greensboro still leads this one as Greensboro brings it up quickly. Best down low, but shot blocked by Michaela Ray. Great defense there by Ray. Daniels brings it up. Umstead with it. She gives it off to Springer down low, and pass stolen away into the hands of Katie Lewis. Daly drives but loses control of the ball. This one's going to come back to the Pacers. Daniels will now inbound the ball to Springer, as the Pacers offense has a chance to set up here with 8:26 remaining in the second quarter. Daniels with it on the left side, and now into the hands of Ray. Springer in the left corner dishes it down low. Ballin with an attempt layup, but it's no good. As we're going to pause play very quickly as Greensboro makes a switch. And now Williams will bring it up for Greensboro and swing it around to Woods, who's on the left side. She dishes it down low. Mid-range shot no good by Free, and into the hands of Umstead. She loses control of the ball. It looked like it went off of on a Greensboro player, but it looks like the referees decided otherwise, as Greensboro will get possession of the ball. As Williams brings it up for Greensboro and dishes it over to Woods, who drives in, mid-range shot, fake pass. Ball headed out of bounds, an attempted save by Free, but she could not get it back in. Pacers are going to take possession. Score still 18-9, 7:43 left. as Springer brings it up. And into the hands of Daniel, who gives it off to Ray around the free throw line. She dribbles around a drive in, blocked though. But Ballin comes up with that rebound, puts it up, but it's no good. Into the hands of Joseph for Greensboro. She drives in, crossover, and now Williams with it at the top of the key while Greensboro sets up. Free gives it off to Joseph. She drives around, up, and she draws the foul and one. Nice move there by Joseph. It's going to be a foul on Kadijah Daniel. That's her first. As Joseph heads to the line and puts her shot up, and it's going to go in. Greensboro again with that full court pressure. Springer drives in hard though as she crosses midcourt, regains control of the ball. Long pass down to Ballin. Good, strong take, but no good, and into the hands of Greensboro as Williams brings it up the floor, and the long pass over to Woods. Right wing three, she thought about it, but she decided to pass down low, and that decision paid off. As that ball is going to go in, 23-9, Greensboro out to a very big lead with 6:32 to go. As Springer will now slow the pressure down a little bit. Almost lost control there, but she gained it back. It's a pick by Ballin, and a pass down low, intercepted right into the hands of a Greensboro defender. Joseph brings it around. Woods, right corner. Pass to Joseph, and a layup attempt, no good. Springer brings it up the floor. And a nice move by Springer as Pacers get some points up on the board. 11-23, Greensboro up 12 now. Free on the right wing. Headed towards the corner. She's going to pass it up to Jenkins, who hands it right back off. A pass over to Woods. She drives in, strong take, and it's going to go in. 25-11. Greensboro with a very convincing lead with about 5.5 left to go in this quarter and in the first half. Springer tried to drive in, but she ran right into a double team by Greensboro's defense. As the Pacer offense resets, Umstead with it. Almost loses control, but she gets it back. Loses control again, but again gets it back. A pass over to Daniels, intercepted. Nobody in sight for Sabria Joseph as she takes it in easily. 27-11. Greensboro up with a big lead as William Peace will now take a timeout and try to figure something out. We're going to take a quick break. Hope you are enjoying your time on the Pacer Sports Network. Don't go away. All right, welcome back. Teams have broken their huddles. We've got 5:09 left in the second quarter. 27-11 lead by Greensboro. As Umstead will bring it up for the Pacers. She crosses midcourt. She's heading over to the left side and hands it off to Daniels. And she's going to give it off to Shania Taylor, who comes around and hands it off to Umstead. Now Ray's got it. She drives in. Spin move. Couldn't get a shot. But no problem because Umstead just nailed a three. But a quick transition by Greensboro results in a three there. by Lauren Whitley, freshman guard out of Monroe, North Carolina. Umstead brings it up quick. Ray with a move down low, a lot of contact, but no foul called as that shot's gonna come out. 30-14 Greensboro. 4:20 remaining in the first half. Another shot by Whitley from the corner, but no good as now Pacers will inbound it. Taylor bringing it up for the Pacers. They set up their offense. No more full court pressure at this point by Greensboro. Daniels with it on the left wing. A deep two by Lanisha Hawkins is going to rattle in. Pacers trying to get some offense here going as we approach the end of the first half. Down low shot good by Brianna Best. She's hit a couple of those today. 32-16 as Taylor crosses midcourt. Goes over to Umstead, wide right on a left wing three, but into the hands of Daniels as she drives, and a foul. A foul on the floor as Taylor heads over to inbound it for the Pacers. That foul's going to be on Katie Lewis, her first. Umstead with it, she swings it to Daniel on the left side. Daniel drives in, but strong, heavily defended shot. Whitley comes up on the left side for the Greensboro. And that's a deep shot by Daly, but it's strong off the iron, and Daniels brings it up quick for the Pacers. A drive in by Daniels, good move as she's gonna make that one. 32-18, just under 3 minutes remaining in the half. Daly with it on the right wing. She's gonna swing it over to Whitley, a three-pointer air ball, as she's now 1 of 3 from 3. (32-18). Greensboro still with a big lead with 2:45 to go in the half. Umstead bringing it up slowly. And a pass to Ray as Ray drives in strong. Nice moves by Ray as Pacers trying to build a little momentum as they've got that lead down to 12. Team reacted strongly to that one, trying to build up some intensity going into halftime. 2.5 minutes to go, 2:31 to be exact. We're going to take a quick timeout. Don't go away. You're listening to the Pacers Sports Network. And our quick timeout is now over as Greensboro inbounds the ball. Daly bringing it up the floor. She's on the right side, scanning the court now. She swings it over to Woods, who gives it off to Best. Back over to Daly, a deep two, might actually be a three. It was short, but she gets her own rebound. And a wild layup, but it goes in. 34-20 Greensboro. Umstead now out in front for the Pacers. They bring it up quick. This shot is blocked though. She gets it right back. Almost a walk, but she gathered herself. Pass intercepted now by Lewis. She takes it coast to coast, but the layup is strong back into the hands of Daniels. And she loses control into the hands of Woods, back over to Greensboro. Woods dishes it to Daly. Whitley with a wide open layup. Excuse me, Katie Lewis with a wide open layup. And now another timeout by William Peace as another little burst of momentum for Greensboro. We've got 1:37 to go in the half. 36-20. Greensboro leads it by 16. Don't go away as we conclude the first half here in just a few moments. We'll be right back. All right, teams have broken their huddles, and Church now brings it up for the Pacers. A minute and a half to go in the first half. 36-20, Greensboro leads it if you're just joining us. Taylor on the right wing, and a pass to Hawkins. She drives in, draws the foul, almost went in, but she's going to get 2 free throws. Two shots coming up. Katie Lewis with that foul, that's her second. Shot up, short, off the iron. Michaela Williams now checks in for Greensboro in place of Katie Lewis, as the second free throw from Hawkins is now up and in. Williams brings it up the floor for Greensboro. Minute 14 to go. Woods now gives it to Daly. Almost loses control of the ball. Best with that layup. She's been really good with that today. That layup goes up and in. 1:03 left, 38-21, Greensboro with a big lead. Daniels crosses midcourt as the Pacers offense sets up, now under a minute to go. Church with it on the left side, dribbles back around to the top of the key. Gives it off to now Michaela Ray down low. She draws a foul. Layup no good. She's going to get 2 shots. 44.9 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Ray, a 70% free throw shooter this year. Her first one up and is good. She's now got 8 points as she gets ready to take her second shot. Up and off, but it looks like we might have had a lane violation by Greensboro. Definitely a lane violation. That one was on Michaela Williams of Greensboro. And now Ray's going to get another free throw attempt. Up and nothing but net. 38-23. 40 seconds to go. Williams with it on the right side for Greensboro. She heads toward the corner. Now back up top. That's Joseph. She kicks it off to Williams. That's a right wing three. In and out. Into the hands of Hawkins. But a pass tipped and into the hands of Woods of Greensboro. The shot clock is down. 16 seconds to go, and it looks like Greensboro is just going to let this clock run out for one final play before we enter halftime. 10 seconds to go. Daly bringing it around. She drives in. Good defense there by the Pacers. I think she wanted a foul call, but the refs didn't give her one. Daly's going to take it and inbounds it. 6.7 seconds to go. This will likely be the last play of the half. Woods up. Rattles around, no good. Michaela Ray from mid-court, but way off left. 38-23, your score at halftime, as teams will now head to the locker room. Greensboro out to a strong start here in the first half. Pacers definitely have some things to figure out. Greensboro's defense was probably the main story of that half. They suffocated the heck out of the Pacer offense. Here's some leaders for you as we get ready to go to our halftime break. Leaders in points for Greensboro, Katie Lewis, Brianna Best, they both have 8 points. Brianna Best has been very effective with that down low layup. Sabria Joseph has 7 points also for Greensboro, and William Peace, your leaders in points. Michaela Ray has 9 points, followed by Kadaja Daniels with just 4. Not a lot of offense this half by the Pacers. They definitely struggled. So we are going to take a quick break. Got about 14 and a half minutes till the start of the second half. We hope you're enjoying your time on the Pacer Sports Network. We'll see you here in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back to the Pacers Sports Network. We're getting ready to start the second half. 38-23 your score here at the start of the third quarter. Pacers are going to get the ball first, as Daniels will take it and bring it up the floor to start out the second half for the Pacers.
You're in the zone! 23!
Daniels with it at the top of the key. And a bad pass by Ballin as she was trying to get it over to Mariette, but Mariette took off without the ball. As Daly will bring it up for Greensboro. She had back over the top of the key. Now a pass over to the left side is going to be into the hands of Daniels, but it looks like it's going to stay here with Greensboro, as Daly will inbound the ball for Greensboro. 9:22 to go, 38-23 your score. Greensboro with the lead. Pass in to Lewis. She's looking for some options. She passes it up to Woods, who gives it over to Joseph. She gets it off in time, but shot no good from the three-point line. Daniels will bring it up now for the Pacers, as she takes a minute to scan the floor and look for some options. Daniels with it on the right side. She drives in, a little floater, no good. And into the hands of Joseph, who brings it up for Greensboro. Long pass, but it's high and off the hands of Best. Pacers are going to bring this one the other way. 8:45 to go in the third quarter. Daniels brings this one up, crosses mid-court, as she comes around. A pass over to Ray. Now this is Ballin at the top of the key. A fake, a drive in. Hawkins from the three-point line. This one is long and off. This one's going to be off the foot of Mariette, out of bounds. Greensboro is going to take over possession. Daly crosses mid-court as she scans the floor. Good defense there by Hawkins. Woods towards the free throw line, hands it off to Joseph. And now good ball movement there by Greensboro. A three by Woods is up and in. 41-23, that lead getting close to 20. 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Pacers bring it up quickly. Ballin into Daniels. Ray down low. She gets this layup to go in. Now Woods dishes it down low. A layup attempt by Best, no good. She relied on that shot very heavily in the first half. Now Woods with a right corner three, no good. Into the hands of Joseph, but Joseph loses control, out of bounds. As she'll check out of the game now. Pacers are going to take over control of the ball as they set up their offense. Daniels is about to take the inbounds pass. She now has the ball, and she's going to take it up the floor. 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Daniels with a crossover move, a kick out. Now Ballin drives in. Good defense, but they're going to get a foul. Shot no good, as Ballin's going to take a pair of free throws. That foul's going to be on Nichelle Jeffries. That's her first. Ballin free throw to the back of the net, good.
Box out. Shale. Box
She's got 3 points currently today. Second free throw to the back of the net as well. She's a 64% free throw shooter, as she gets both of her free throws to go in. Now, good defense there by Hawkins covering Daly, as Daly has to kick it out to Woods. Now back over to Daly's on the left side. She drives in, and now it's over on the right side. And it looks like it's going to come back to the Pacers' direction as we had a little scuffle there getting to the ball.
Come on, defense, let's go!
Daniels now brings this one up the floor. Just under 7 minutes to go. 41-27. Greensboro still leads it. Pretty big lead by Greensboro. Daniels with a crossover, pump fake, and now Hawkins drives in and off right and into the hands of Lewis for Greensboro. She's going to bring it up. Long pass. Woods on the left corner. Wide open three. Off long. But they get the rebound as Best is going to dish it over to Daly, and they reset the offense. Daly creating some space. She dishes it off. Mid-range shot no good by Best, but into the hands of Woods as she puts it back up and in. 43-27. Greensboro still leads this one. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Mariette takes it up top as the offense sets up for the Pacers. As she goes over to Daniels. Daniel drives in, but blocked by Daly. Good defense by Greensboro, but it's going to be out of bounds. Pacers are going to hang on to this one. A couple of substitutions now for Greensboro as they're going to practically swap out their whole squad. No subs coming in for the Pacers as they inbound the ball. Hawkins, a lob pass. Daniels at the top of the key while the Pacers offense sets up. She dishes it over to Mariette. Pump fake. Swing over to Hawkins. Contested three. Short. Into the hands of Free. She's going to bring it up quickly for Greensboro. Crossover step. Good defense, though, by Michaela Ray as this is off. Now Hawkins brings it up quickly, but blocked. Looks like they're going to call a jump ball there. Good defense by Michaela Williams. Sophomore out of Glen Allen, Virginia. As Sophia Church is going to check in for Mariette for the Pacers. She's going to inbound the ball. She's going to pass in a Ballin pump fake, a drive in. Layup is going to crawl in for Ballin. 5.5 minutes to go. 43-29 your score currently. Greensboro in complete control of this game so far. Pacers trying to get something going. Free's going to pass this one off to the top of the three-point line. Nichelle Jeffries, freshman guard, is going to nail a three. She's out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Daniels at the top towards midcourt. Now Michaela Ray drives in strong, spins, and contested layup does not even catch the iron as Greensboro is going to bring the ball back up. A drive in there. Now this is Whitley, three. She got it. She hit a three earlier in the first half, and she's going to do it again with 4.5 minutes in the third quarter as that Greensboro lead has now extended to 20 for the first time today. Ray, strong take. She's going to draw a foul. Shot no good. 2 shots coming up here from Michaela Ray. And first free throw is going to be nothing but net for Ray, as Joseph checks back in for Greensboro.
Hey! Never mind, go ahead.
And second free throw no good, into the hands of Greensboro. Free brings it up quick, crossover step, but the layup well short, and into the hands of Ray as she bounce passes it over to Daniels. A quick transition now by the Pacers. Sophia Church driving in as she draws the foul. Pacers trying to get a little bit more aggressive here, clearly in the third quarter, as they've drawn a pair of back-to-back fouls, as Church will now go to the line for her 2 free throws. That foul's on Lauren Jenkins. That's her second. Free throw is off left and short for Church. Church, a 77% free throw shooter so far on the year, as she gets ready to take her second shot. This one's up and nothing but net. 31-49 your score. Greensboro still up with a large lead at the 4-minute point in the third quarter. Joseph at the top of the key swings it over to Whitley, who gives it back to Joseph on a drive down low. As a pause in the gameplay, as Greensboro is going to set it up. Williams looking for an option to pass in the ball. She finds one in Brianna Best, dribbles it around. Williams now heads over to the right wing to nail a three-pointer and extend that large lead even further. 52-31, Greensboro up 21 with almost 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Daniels drives in strong, good take, and this one finds the back of the net. Pacers getting a lot more aggressive offensively as they've been driving in the last several possessions, and now a three by Joseph is good, but it looks like a timeout was called right before the shot could go up by Greensboro. 3 minutes, 22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 52-33 your score. Greensboro up with a very large lead. As we're going to take a quick timeout break. We'll see you here in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back. Greensboro is going to inbound the ball. This is free over in the left corner. She thought about a three, but she's going to drive in instead. A layup way off, heavily contested by the Pacers defense, and now Daniels brings it up and a pass tipped away by Katie Lewis, but I think it's going to stay here with the Pacers. As Daly now checks in for free for Greensboro College. Sophia Church will inbound the ball. She finds Ballin, who loses control but gets it right back. Hawkins is now going to send a floater to the back of the net. 52-35, trying to cut into that large Greensboro lead. And now the Pacers defense gets a steal. Daniels with a coast-to-coast layup. This one's good. A potential buildup of momentum now for the Pacers as we are 2:45 left in the third quarter. Daly swings it over to Whitley at the top of the key. A contested three is blocked by Ray, but back into the hands of Williams for Greensboro. And she finds Katie Lewis for a wide open layup. 54-37 Greensboro now. Daniels crosses over, nice little crossover step, and one. She's going to take a free throw to add to that. That fouls on Michaela Williams. That's her first one of the ball game as she checks out. Daniels sets up for her free throw. She's now got 10 points on the day after that and one. Daniels, a 73% free throw shooter. As the free throw's up, but it's going to be strong and into the hands of Michelle Jeffries for Greensboro. And she loses control, but it finds Woods, as Woods is now going to go up strong and draw a foul. Foul on Michaela Ray, her first of the game. 2:09 left in the third quarter as Woods sets up for her free throw. And this one's to the back of the net. Woods, a 58% free throw shooter. She goes through her free throw routine and sends this one up, but no good, and into the hands of Ballin. 55-39 your score. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Ballin goes up strong, and the ball swirls around the rim but finds its way in. 55-41. Pacers trying to really cut into that lead, and now a full court press by the Pacers. Joseph with a mid-range shot bounces around and out, but into the hands of Michelle Jeffries, who puts it right back up and in for Greensboro. And now Greensboro going back to that full court press that they started out with in the first half that definitely served them well. A minute and a half left as Church trying to find her way around the Greensboro defender and draws a foul. This foul is going to be on Katie Lewis. That's her third of the game. And this is going to draw a pair of free throws now for Sophia Church, as the first one is up and off long. Church 1 for 3 so far today from the line as she gets ready to take her fourth. And this one's going to go to the back of the net, so make that 2 for 4 from the line today for Church, as the Pacers are in a full court press trying to provide some type of pressure. And that's Woods with a 3 from the left wing. 60-42 now with a minute 13 left in the quarter. Hawkins trapped now over in the left corner. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to stay here with the Pacers as Church gets ready to take it out. And she finds Hawkins at the top of the key, and now Hawkins is going to give it over to Daniels while their offense resets. Daniels with a nice crossover dribble, kicks it over to Ballin, mid-range shot, bounces around, but she gets her own rebound. Nice play by Ballin. Good aggression. Woods now in the right corner, dishes it to Michelle Jeffries, who puts up a wide open layup as the intensity is definitely starting to build with 35 seconds to go. Daniels with a strong take and is going to draw the foul. As she's going to get ready to take a pair of free throws. 62-44. The score right now. Greensboro still with that big lead. And Daniels' free throw, first one is nothing but net. As Lauren Jenkins will now check into the game for Greensboro. Daniels' second free throw coming up. And up and crawls in. Daniels now has 12 points, 46, 32, 62. And Woods blocked. Blocked by Ray. Great defense. And that's going to be a foul on the floor by Woods, second one of the game for her. And that's going to send Michaela Ray to the free throw line for a couple of shots. First one, nothing but net. Michaela Ray has 13 points so far today. And second free throw is going to find its way through the hoop as Pacers set up the defense. Full court pressure. Shot clock is off. And into the hands of Free as they will get ready to take the last shot, most likely of the quarter. 8 seconds now on the clock. Free drives in, crosses over, but blocked by Ray again. And it looks like we're going to have a travel called on Michaela Ray, as definitely a questionable call, as it looks like the fans agree with that. not able to get the shot off was Lauren Jenkins, as that will take us to the end of the third quarter. 62-48 your score going into the fourth quarter. Pacers huddle up and try to figure something out as they are running out of time to cut into this big Greensboro lead. Hope you're enjoying your time on the Pacers Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the Pacers Sports Network as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. 62-48 your lead currently. Greensboro definitely dominating this game both offensively and defensively, as Daly will bring it up for Greensboro. Woods, top of the key, looks like she thought about a three, but she's going to hand it off to Lewis, who almost lost control. Now Daly with it. Pass tipped by Ray, but back into the hands of Lewis. Shot no good. Daly, top of the key with Lewis, drives in, but that's going to be a travel, as Pacers will now get ready to set up for the first time here in the fourth quarter. Daniels brings it up as the offense sets up for the Pacers. Pass into Ballin, and Mariette kicks it over to Springer, who now gives it off to Ray as she drives in, but shot way off. Looks like Ray was looking for a foul, but she didn't get it. Now Woods will take one dribble and take a deep three. Nothing but net. 65-48 in favor of Greensboro. Springer now brings it back up. A half-court press now by Greensboro. That defensive pressure has been the name of the game for them so far today. Daniels drives in, and looks like that's going to be a foul on Michaela Williams. That's her second foul of the game. Mariette inbounds the ball to the top of the key to Springer. Pump fake, a drive in. And layup good by Springer. That leads at 15 now for Greensboro. 65-50, 8:40 to go in the game. And Lewis gets past some Pacer defenders. Woods, she hit a three a little while ago, but didn't get that one. And the ball is going to find its way in the hands of Ballin. And looks like it's going to stay here with Greensboro. Not sure what happened just then. Some type of turnover. I think it was a kick ball, the referee now says, as Daly will take it out for Greensboro. Williams with it on the left wing. Woods, a pump fake on the left corner. And now Daly from low is nothing but air. And Ballin will get the defensive rebound and draw a foul now from Brianna Best. That's her fourth of the game, as she will check out and Lauren Jenkins will check in. Springer now brings it up for the Pacers. 8:14 to go in the quarter. As Daniels with a drive. And looks like she's going to get called for a travel, as it's going to come back to Greensboro. And Pacers now set up in full court pressure, trying to force some type of turnovers with 8:05 to go in the game. And they are currently down by 15. As Lewis, a long pass to Joseph, and deflected off of Woods' hand and into the hands of Daniels for the Pacers. She brings it up and a drive in and draws the foul. She'll take 2 shots. And it's going to be a 3rd foul on Williams as the free throw from Daniels is up and in. Daniels, a junior from right here in Raleigh, as her 2nd free throw is good to the back of the net. That lead down to 13. And Pacers stay in the full court pressure. A shot mid-range, no good by Lewis as the ball comes over here in front of the scorers table. As Pacers will get it right back. Daniels with it over on the left side. Over to Ray, back to Daniels. Daniels drives in, tries to create some space. Good defense there by Lewis, but it looks like that's also going to be a foul. Her 4th of the game. Greensboro now has 2 players with 4 fouls. As the first free throw is good. Lauren Whitley is going to check in. And Greensboro is going to take a quick timeout before we get up that 2nd free throw. Little something brewing now for the Pacers as they cut that lead down to 12, 65-53 with 7:27 left in the game. Don't go away. We'll be right back on the Pacers Sports Network. All right, welcome back to the Pacers Sports Network, where we've got 7:27 left in this game here this afternoon between your Pacers and Greensboro College. Pacers currently down by 12 and make that still 12 as that free throw looked like it was going in, but it rimmed out for Daniels. Woods now for Greensboro with a floater, mid-range, no good, into the hands of Ballin, and now Daniels will bring it up quickly for the Pacers. And a wide open lane for Mariette, but no good. And Williams will slow down the pace as instructed by the coach for Greensboro. And now Williams with it on the left wing. She'll kick it over to Joseph at the top of the key. Looks like she thought about taking a three-pointer, but decided not to. And now a pass down low to Williams, intercepted by Springer, but back into the hands of a Greensboro defender. Three-pointer from the left wing, Joseph, no good. As we're going to take a quick pause in gameplay, as looks like the referees are going to talk something over real quickly. As teams will huddle up. And it looks like Greensboro is going to take this one out. Williams with the inbound pass. As the referees and coaches still talking something out, and it looks like now we'll resume game play as the pass is into Woods, left corner. Pass goes in to Jenkins, and a shot down low is no good and into the hands of Springer for the Pacers. Daniels with a strong take, but just a little strong, but Ballin gets the rebound. It looks like Jenkins will come down with that for Greensboro and draw a foul. That foul's going to be on Mariah Ballin. Her first. As Pacers set back up in their full court press, trying to force some type of turnovers. Now Joseph. Now Williams has it at the top. Looks like they might be trying to slow things up just a little bit. 10 on the shot clock. Into Jenkins, heavily contested. She gets her own rebound. Now Woods, right wing, a pass into Joseph, down low, and crawls in. 67-53. Greensboro still leads it by 14 with 5:40 to go. Pacers quickly running out of time to make something happen here late, as Springer will take a right wing three, and good to the back of the net, as that will cut that lead to 11. Slowly but surely, Pacers catching up. Joseph long pass to Woods. And that's going to be a foul on Michaela Ray for the Pacers, her second. As Lauren Whitley, freshman from Monroe, North Carolina, is going to inbound the ball. 5:20 left on the clock. And Daly with it up top as the Greensboro offense sets up. Pacers trying to force any type of turnover they can get their hands on. A shot up by Williams just inside the three-point line, no good. Now Daniels is going to bring it. And good shot there by Daniels as a strong take will find its way through the basket. And now Greensboro brings it back the other way quickly. And some contact on the right side of the court will draw a foul. And that's going to be on Ballin, her second of the game. As the intensity is definitely building as we get closer to the end of this one. 58-67. Pacers have the lead down to single digits for the first time since the first quarter, I believe. And a block by Ray. Great defense. That definitely got her team fired up, as well as this crowd here in the Herm. Great defense by Ray. Woods will inbound the ball for Greensboro. Springer all over that ball. And a pass to the right wing. And now a floater mid-range is going to go in for Nichelle Jeffries. She's out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Springer crosses the midcourt logo. And she gives it to Ray, top of the key, back to Springer. Now a bounce pass into Ballin. She goes up strong, couldn't get the shot to fall. Daniel saves it from going out of bounds, but into the hands of a Greensboro defender. Daly brings this up. Springer right there on her tail. Williams with a right wing three, good, as that put a little bit more of a foot into the rear end of the Pacers, as they're trying to find some type of momentum here late. And that might have been the spark they needed, as Springer pumps her fist after a right wing three. 61-72, Greensboro up 11. Pace for both sides is very intense, as a foul is going to be called on Springer, her first of the game. And now Woods over to the right sideline to inbound the ball for Greensboro. 3.5 minutes left in the game. 72-61. Got an 11-point lead by Greensboro. And Daly has it at the top of the key. She drives in strong, a bounce pass, but blocked by Ray. And now we've got another foul. Looks like this one's probably going to go on Woods. No, that one's going to go on Daly. Her first. 3:20 left to go. And Umstead's going to get a pair of free throws. As the first one's up into the back of the net. Good. That lead is now at 10. Favor of Greensboro, of course. 72-62. As Umstead will get ready to take her second shot. This one's going to roll in. That one's good. And Joseph will bring the ball up into some Pacer full court pressure. And the ball's down low. Woods. No good. Contested. And Ray comes up with it. Daniels brings it up quick. 3 minutes left in the game. Umstead at the top of the key, now over to Springer. Springer will slow up the pace just a little bit. And an overhand pass down to Daniels is deflected and into the hands of Lewis. Woods down low, layup no good. Brianna Bess is going to go up and draw a foul and take a pair of free throws. This foul's on Ballin, that's her third. 2:41 to go left. As the first free throw was up and short. And second one is long off the back iron. This might be the moment that the Pacers have been waiting for as Springer goes up strong, but shot is blocked and into the hands of Williams. Greensboro still up 9, 2.5 to go. Lewis swings it over to Williams toward the midcourt logo as they slow it down just a little bit. A crossover dribble. Williams goes in, but then brings it right back out as they're probably letting the clock melt out just a little bit. 2:10 left. And Williams goes in and around Joseph from the left wing. Three-pointer, strong. Springer now has it for the Pacers. 2 minutes left in this game. They're quickly running out of time as Springer sends the shot up. Ballin gets the rebound and draws a foul. She'll get a pair of free throws to try to make this lead 7. And the Pacers will now call a timeout. 1 minute, 52 seconds to go. 72-63. Greensboro still leads it by 9, but Pacers in hot pursuit. As you can feel the momentum starting to shift just a little bit here as we get ready to end this game. A pair of free throws coming up for the Pacers. You're not going to want to miss the end of this one. Don't go away. All right, welcome back. We've got 1:52 remaining in this one. 72-63 lead by Greensboro. If you're just joining us, Mariah Ballin getting ready to take a pair of free throws now for the Pacers. First one's up and nothing but net.
Box out!
That's 11 points now for Ballin. Second shot up and to the back of the net. Good. 72-65. Greensboro leads it by 7. Pass deflected off Ballin and over here right in front of us at the scores table. But it's going to stay here with Greensboro. As the pass is inbounded over to Woods on the left corner. And now up to Joseph and over to Williams on the right side of the floor. Facing some good defense there by Umstead for the Pacers. And a drive in, kick out to Williams, left corner 3. This one's off and into the hands of Joseph as Greensboro will bring it out. Wide open 3, but strong off the back iron and into the hands of Hawkins for the Pacers. Springer brings it up and draws a foul. Not sure if that was intentional, trying to draw a foul or not, but it worked out as Springer is going to get a pair of free throws and try to cut this lead down to 5 with 1:13 to go. First shot rattles around and off for Springer. Springer, a 68% free throw shooter on the year, as she gets ready to take her second shot. Second one is strong and into the hands of Brianna Best for Greensboro. And now Williams will pass it over to the right side. Now back up to Williams. Over to Jeffries. Jeffries facing some good defense from Hawkins. And now a double team will force a turnover and into the hands of Daniels, but now we're going to have a jump ball, looks like. And Pacers are going to take this one with 48.9 seconds. Down by 7. And Springer will bring it up. Pacers quickly running out of time. They've got to make something happen right away, as Ray will send up a strong layup, and this one's in. 37.8 seconds to go. 5-point lead by Greensboro. As the Pacers take a quick timeout. 37.8 seconds to go. Greensboro leads at 72-67 with the Pacers in hot pursuit. Don't go away. This is going to be a good finish. All right, that was a short break, but welcome back to the Pacers Sports Network, where if you're just joining us, Pacers down 5 with 37.8 seconds to go. Woods for Greensboro inbounds it, and Williams turns this one over to Daniels. Daniels will drive in strong, force a foul. She's going to get 2 shots. Intensity quickly building as we get towards the end of this one. Pacers have been trailing the whole game, but this fourth quarter has really just been a different ball game for them, as Daniels gets ready to take a pair of free throws. And free throw short for Daniels, as a couple subs coming in now for Greensboro. Free and Jeffries check out of the game, as Daniels now has the ball and is about to take her second free throw. And it's up, and it's nothing but net. 72-68, 4-point lead, and Daly is trapped. And Greensboro is going to call a timeout. 28.4 seconds remaining. 72-68. Pacers only down 4. They've trailed big the whole game, but as I said earlier, the fourth quarter has been a completely different ball game. Intensity's building towards the end of this one. You're not going to want to miss it. Don't go away. Stay right with us on the Pacers Sports Network. Welcome back. 28.4 seconds remaining. Woods for Greensboro about to check in as both teams set up. 72-68, Greensboro up 4. They've got the ball, and the ball's inbounded. And Springer with some defense, but it looks like it's going to be a foul called as Lewis is going to head to the free throw line. 26.8 seconds remaining, 72-68 in favor of Greensboro. And shot swirls around, but it finds its way through the hoop as Mariah Ballin will check in now for the Pacers. 26.8 seconds remaining. 5-point lead by Greensboro with one more free throw. And it's up. And this one's going to be to the back of the net as well. 74-68. Pacers have to make something happen now. Springer brings it up. Daniels drives in strong, and Greensboro defense is going to knock it out, but it's going to stay with the Pacers. 17.2 seconds to go. Shot clock is down. 6-point lead by Greensboro. 2-possession game. Umstead's going to take it out now as the Pacers set up. And Michaela Ray drives in, and Springer loses control of the ball. Iffy pass by Ray as Greensboro is going to take control. 13 seconds exactly as Hawkins checks in for the Pacers. Woods heading out of bounds to check it in for Greensboro. And now Pacers defense is going to force a jump ball. 10.9 seconds to go. Greensboro is going to retain possession as both teams set up. Lewis has it, double teamed in the corner. And looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Pacers are going to retain possession. Springer, right wing, right corner now. 3. It's good! Well, how about that? 74-71. 3.7 seconds remaining. Huge shot by Deja Umstead, sophomore out of Raleigh, clearly feeling right at home as she nails that 3 to make it a 1-possession game. 3-point ball game. 3.7 seconds to go. Both teams huddled up in a timeout as we approach the finish. Teams are breaking their huddle. Looks like the timeout is going to come to a close as both teams will head back out onto the floor. Daly's going to inbounds this one. Both teams are set up right here in front of the scorers table. 3.7 seconds remaining, 74-71. Greensboro still leads it. Ball goes in, and a wild pass is going to go out of bounds. Pacers are going to get this one. .1 seconds. 3-point game. And looks. And hold on just a second. And they're setting the clock back to 3.7 seconds, as a matter of fact. And Springer's going to check it out right here in front of us at the scorers table. 3-point ball game. And they'll have 3.7 seconds to get a shot off. And here we go. Pass is inbounded to Daniels, but a foul called. And now the ball is back in Greensboro's favor. That foul on Hawkins. Ball into Williams' hands. 2 seconds. And a foul. That's a foul on Deja Umstead. And that's going to send Williams to the line for a pair of free throws. 0.6 seconds remaining. First one's up and good. And that was probably the nail in the coffin, as we've got a 4-point lead by Greensboro. 0.6 seconds to go. Second free throw's up and good. Make that a 5-point lead. Ball's inbounded to Umstead. Clock runs out, and that is going to do it for this one. Final score, 76-71. Greensboro leads it for most of the game. Pacers, heck of a fourth quarter, but could not catch up and ran out of time, as they will fall by 5 points.
First, the men's team takes on NC Wesleyan at 5:30, followed by the women's team taking on Averett University at 7:30. We'll see you there.
That is going to do it for this one. We'll take a look at some of the team stats very quickly. Points leaders for Greensboro. Elia Woods had 14 points, followed by Katie Lewis and Brianna Best, both tied for 12 points, and Sabraya Joseph had 9. And for your Pacer side, Kadijah Daniels, 18 points. Michaela Ray, 16 points. Mariah Ballin, 12 points, followed by Shania Springer with 10. And your final score, 76-71. Pacers lose this one. We want to thank you for joining us today on the Pacers Sports Network, and until next time, have a great day.